Hi, this is Russ from ProTech Epoxy Floors, Newport Richey, Florida. Today we're working on this 2-car with baseboards in Zephyrhills. Right now Lauren is working on the lead-in edge. She's getting that squared up and rounded over. You can see this side of the edge she hasn't done yet. So now we're doing baseboards on this garage, and you'll see in a moment how rough the baseboards actually are, and we're going to repair all that. But in the meantime, we're grinding the floor itself, and you can see here we're down to aggregate. Chuck is taking off the remaining cure and seal, and he's cutting that cap off so that we have a really good base for our epoxy application. As you can see, there's a lot of material coming off that floor, and that's exactly what we want. We want to get just down to the floor itself. So this shows what the baseboards are looking like now. We're going to repair all that. We're going to fill those voids. And what you're going to see that in the next segment when all the prep is done, what those baseboards look like. So now our prep and repairs are done. In this segment, you're going to see all the fuss was about in the first segment, getting all this done the right way. You can see we have those major voids and the baseboards filled. We have it primed with an epoxy primer. There was a stop block we removed. We put everything below grade, cut it back. Expansion joints are filled. It's going to give us a seamless surface. You can see how nice this prep is. This is the reason why we're not a one-day operation. So when we put this epoxy on this floor, it's going to sit here for 8 hours and cure into the concrete, and that's why it will never separate from the concrete. Now in a second I'll show you what that lead-in edge looks like, how that was all prepped up the right way. This is the most vulnerable part of the garage. It's very important that this is done just right. So you can see we got that squared up, faced up, and rounded over. A couple little repairs to fill the voids. So now we're actually ready to put this floor in. This is a great looking prep. This is the way it should be done. Here's our finished floor. Job turned out great. Looks really good. As you saw in the previous segments, there was a lot of prep that went into the baseboards to get them just right. A ton of voids that had to be filled to give us the best possible outcome. There's where we remove the stop block around the fixture. Here's some more details of the baseboard. This really finishes the job in nice, and again, they are an option. As you saw in the previous segments, we sanded and filled the control joints, and that's why we have a seamless surface. You don't have those big cut lines running up and down the garage. That's part of our normal process. So you can see here the baseboard we picked back up with the bottom block. Followed that down to the end of the garage. In a second, I'm going to show that lead-in edge again. The most vulnerable part of the garage, and that has to be done just right. Because if you are going to have a failure, that's where it's going to be. That's when your tires hit the floor and lift the entire weight of the vehicle up and over into your garage. So we do put a lot of extra effort into that to make sure that's correct. So it looks good, but it's durable. That's the most important part. This color is California Gray. It's probably our most popular color. Job looks great. Thanks for watching.
ProTech Epoxy Floors, Newport Richey, Florida. We professionally install beauty and durability. ProTech serves both residential and commercial customers in Pasco, Hernando, Hillsborough, and Pinellas counties. Please call or text 727-916-2314 to discuss your project. We look forward to being of service. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, or subscribe.